Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Katherine Ryan revealed that her husband Bobby Kootstra gave her first orgasm as she spoke candidly on the Newlyweds podcast with Jamie and Sophie Lang on Monday. The comedian, 41, and Bobby were childhood sweethearts at high school and reconnected decades later before marrying and having 2 children together, Fenna, 2, and Fred, 3. Speaking on the podcast, they spoke very openly about their early romance and lifted the lid on their sex life. Katherine admitted that while she didn't lose her virginity to Bobby when they were younger, he did give her first ever orgasm. Speaking about her first sexual encounters, she said, "It was confusing. Like I didn't know where it would go either for a time because like girls don't, do you know what I mean, Sophie? We don't really know that there is a accommodation," to which Sophie replied saying, 100%. Bobby then replied, "I knew where it went but I didn't know there was like a finality to it all. Like, I didn't know that there was an ejaculation. Like, I didn't know that happened. So like my first time I had an orgasm. I was like, what? I had been like, betrayed by the school system. And it just happened like, you know, so anyways, I didn't know." Katherine then revealed, "Well, I'll say this. I didn't lose my virginity. But I did first have an orgasm with you. Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, I was pleased about that." Elsewhere in the podcast chat, the pair spoke about how Bobby broke up with her at prom after the beginnings of their teenage romance. After the prom breakup, Katherine revealed how she tried to get revenge on him by kissing a much older security guard at the event. She said, "We're at the prom. And Bobby had been drinking at the prom. He can still get a little sideways when he drinks. And he came up to me and we just weren't getting along. We hadn't been getting along for a few days before the prom. There's a series of events that then I got blamed for. I was dumped whilst wearing a tiara at prom. And then he was like, I just want to be with my friends. I just want to concentrate on football, and I don't want to be with you anymore. And Lady in Red was playing and I was like, at our prom that we attended together. And I'd had enough because Bobby had been a little wishy-washy for a few days leading up to this prom, and I didn't want to go back to him. And then I looked around the after-prom party for the most intimidating boy I could find, because we have the rule where you can't sleep with anyone's friends. I decided to get with the 31-year-old security guard whose job was to do the opposite of what he did." Bobby's explanation was, "I kind of just wanted to be single for a while, play football, hang with my friends." It comes after last week Katherine transformed into Regina George's mum as she arrived on the pink carpet at the opening night of Mean Girls, the musical, on Wednesday night. The star replicated the iconic character as she joined her 15-year-old daughter Violet on the red carpet at the Savoy Theatre. The mother of 3 slipped into the trademark pink tracksuit while holding the camcorder, just like the pushy mum did in the 2004 movie. Copying the likes of Kris Jenner, Katherine isn't the first to dress up as Regina George's mum. Katherine and Violet larked around on the pink carpet before heading into the theater to watch the show. The blonde beauty is mother to Violet from with ex Alex Edelman. Katherine recently detailed how her 3 children have ruined the life she had before she became a mother. The comedian admitted since having her children, she has not been able to continue doing all the things that she had been able to do before. Speaking to Woman magazine, she said, "My children have enriched my life. They're such a blessing and I would never trade them for anything. But I would be lying if I said they didn't ruin the life I had before. But I rebuilt a better one and that's fine. I would be pretending if I said that I could still do all the things that I could before, and I think we're selling this fantasy of what motherhood means if we aren't honest about that." Katherine also recently admitted that her marriage has taken a back seat as she opened up about her relationship with Bobby, who she married in 2019. She said her children come first and she likes to spend as much time as possible with them, which includes co-eds.